Taxes in New York are about to go higher than its skyscrapers after the state passed a new budget. And while the plan includes money for the struggling small businesses that built the Empire State Building, twice as much money is going to illegal immigrants. Here to discuss this, we have restaurant owner Anthony Piscina and Frankie Santora. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining the program. What is your reaction to, you guys have been the life and blood of this economy, hiring people, providing food for people, and yet you're not getting that much money?
We're doing the best we can to keep the people in New York well fed with pizza. But I'm telling you, it hasn't been easy, but we're doing the best we can. Anthony, what do you think?
Yeah, like right now, we're waiting for the second PPP. We're waiting now at least since January. And all we're doing is a lot of red tape, back and forth. And we're taking care of a lot of families because we're in the hospitality business. We have to make everybody happy who comes in the restaurant. We're entertainers. And we're not entertainers no more. We're becoming bookkeepers, accounting. It's making us, it's not letting us do a job. We just got to get funded. We have to get back onto track, and I think we'll be okay. But we have to get some kind of funding here because we're not going to be able to survive. And I have a lot of friends in the industry, and they're all really hurting now.
Frankie,
we really have to do something.
No, you're right. And Frankie, let's talk about some of that money. Money going toward illegal immigrants versus the struggling businesses. $1 billion in grant credits for small businesses versus $2.1 billion in one-time payments to undocumented workers. What is your reaction?
At the very least, they got to make it fair to state. If they're going to give $2 billion to undocumented people, that's fine. Well, then make $2 billion to the restaurant industry. We have suffered the most. We've had the longest lockdowns. We can't stay open after 11 o'clock to serve the public. It's been difficult, and especially in New York City. Other parts of the state, they could be open like it's business as usual. In New York, it's very hard. The crime rate is through the roof, and yet we still survive, we still persevere. The state wants to be fair. We want $2 billion for that program. Put $2 billion for small businesses and restaurants, and that's fair.
Frankie, I think a lot of people share that sentiment. Anthony, I got to ask you this. There's a lot of talk been about the percentage in taxes that is being paid right here in New York. I think we have a full screen of that. What is your reaction to the amount of money that you guys are paying in taxes? The top rate for the highest earners is 51.8% here in New York. And there's nothing to show for it now in this city.
If we're busy, we get our tourists back, we don't mind paying the taxes because we're earning, and it's a trickle down effect. We earn, we give it, and it goes down the line. But if you cut us off at the head here, we're not earning. There's no way that we could survive and pay these taxes. It'd be totally impossible to pay these kind of taxes if we have no money coming in.
Frankie,
so it's hard.
Frankie, every day when I'm walking the streets of New York, I see one of my favorite restaurants that can no longer survive, and you see the for sale sign up. If this doesn't turn around, what is the next move?
We need better leadership in the city. We need cleaner streets, and we need safer streets. Our customers, when they come here, they know when they come in our church, they're safe. Okay, but they got to go from their point A to our point B and get here. And to keep the streets safe, you got to let the police do their job. And that's the thing we hear from everybody that comes in the pizzeria here. They want to feel safe. They feel welcome in the restaurant. They should feel welcome like that on the streets of New York.
Yeah, Anthony, it seems like there has been more focus on keeping these businesses closed than the government keeping the community safe. Not only is there needles everywhere, even if you go to Times Square, people are openly shooting up. I've done a lot of reporting on it, but the crime is out of control. People being stabbed, shootings happening. Shouldn't they be directing their energy toward that issue?
Exactly. We got it. What I would like to know is, we're doing so much paperwork. The illegal immigrants, what paperwork do they have? Are they going to do the same kind of paperwork we are doing, or no? That's another thing. We have to fund. We have to get the police funded. We have to get. The crime rate has to come down. We have to get. They're not homeless people. We have a lot of mentally ill people on the streets. There's a difference between homeless and mentally ill. We have a lot of mentally ill people, and they're dangerous. And you don't know what they're going to do. You could be sitting there and having an espresso, and somebody comes with a box cutter and cuts your neck. So you really have to be careful. It's really becoming a little bit very, very dangerous in Manhattan right now. But we're going to bail out. We're going to be okay because New York is strong. I mean, Governor Cuomo, he's a tough guy. He's not a bad governor, and it's a hard job what he's doing. But we have to get ourselves together. Fund the police. Bring the state troopers in. Get us going again.
He's experiencing a lot of pressure right now, but Anthony, Frankie, a lot of people give you guys a lot of credit, the business owners. You're speaking out, and you have the support of the community. Thank you so much for being on the program today. Truly appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Guys,
God bless.
Thanks a lot.
They were fired up, Jillian.
Yes, they were.